Benjamin Sinclair 8269. Chirped. Good luck, man. Got you on the big screen while I play Windrose.
Arr. Top notch. Whoa. I'm not going to be very good. They are giving her over on the main broadcast. I want to watch some of that before mine starts. Oh, fucking. I'm going to pick up the rear again on this one. Everything working, sound working. Yeah, these things. Well, we get to the game capture. Go on. I had to adjust this multiple times. For annoying. Good enough. Stream gremlins. All that is. All right. Good. It's working. We're in the Godzilla. What's up? RB power. Those Banky boys, though. Rough one. Nope. Looking at you. Change things up. Good there on that. Oh, way before that. Way before that. We're learning it live. We're learning it live. Heavy. I don't think we can do brake balance either in this. If for some reason it's available in the race, I'll be happy. We need to put some in the back. Those fronts are gonna get roasted. Fucking thing goes fast. There, go way before that yellow bar. You know, like the stars are cooked. Oh, you bastard. That was good. Good lap. For a minute. I got it at the end of... Started getting better with it with the end of the tires. What time is it? Where are they at?
He's going to want to be careful of those mistakes. Dirty tires are not a thing you want around here, especially as you get to slow, high acceleration corners or fast ones like this. Man, this relay is so brave following through that chicane there, Hover. That chicane is difficult forwards and backwards. What are the keys to that chicane going backwards, though? It's completely different.
It is different, but the philosophy is kind of the same, right? You need to be super aggressive on the apexes, and depending on the tires, that's how much comfortable you'll be. You want to cut over a little bit of grass, but you want to have the traction actually that flies against the ending of that section a little bit wrong, but still ahead. So the chicane is very much dependent on how much you're willing to cut over the grass, but also maintaining rear end traction to get a good exit up on the hill. I just want to point out that currently Papa, Arrow, Jimmy, and Filmora are the ones that have fulfilled the hard tires requirement so far, as well as Digital Relay, but we're expecting him to do a one stop or a no stop. The 4 others that I talked about are currently on a one-stop strategy, but some of them is more due to the fact that they were caught on damage early on. Filmora is the top runner of the first pit stops with a set of softs in 7th, but currently he is expected to pit again by the end of the race.
Got it. Thanks for the rundown there. It's important to know whose tires are doing what, and you know what? That is a good reminder that Digital Relay is probably looking for the no stop there, so he really doesn't have to fight Pelias Pango. Pelias has to pit at some point, but maybe he doesn't know Pelias is on the medium tire, because honestly, he spent the whole race basically on pace with Digital Relay. Who's probably trying to make those hards last. I would imagine, just seeing his racing lines, it does look like that's his goal here, but he doesn't have to fight him. He's going to gain that position unless he really feels the need to pass and try to chase Cole Trickle there in 3rd and try to look for a podium here. Stumpy, we're on. Cole Trickle is in the pits now. He's on the medium tire, so he's got to probably go to the hard here. We'll see where he goes, but he's looking good on fuel. He comes out on the hard, sure enough, so maybe looking to, and he has to take evasive action there to avoid the oncoming Pelias Pango and Digital Relay. Good job for him doing that. I think he ended up in the grass just a little bit, unless that was part of the animation, but either way, good heads up driving there to not ruin that battle, but he comes right at the back of it with his fresh hard tires, and let's see if he's going to look to pass Digital Relay quickly, as he was battling for the final podium position here, and sure enough, he's probably going to want to pass these guys quickly. Toon, what do you think? I mean, he can hold off a little bit, but I don't think he wants to. It doesn't look like it.
No, Cole is definitely probably feeling a type of way right now, exiting into traffic, which is definitely a genuine concern for these drivers. There is no ghosting, and this is a very high-stakes race. And so Cole does have the advantage of the pressure hard tires, but due to Pelias having worn mediums, that will inadvertently slow down Digital Relay on a set of broken-in hards. And so really Cole's going to have to sit here and calculate when to try and get a 2-for-1 special if possible. And it looks like that moment's coming sooner than expected, as Cole sends it at the inside.
Yeah, that was quite stendy, but hey, you know what? When it's all to play, you have to be bold. Again, we are seeing a little bit of lag.
Sorry, I just had to.
Pelias Pango is going to get out of that battle, jump into the pit, Stumpy behind him, leaving Digital Relay to not
Mormons?
Not only gain that position, but to find himself with maybe a chance to get Cole Trickle. I don't think he really could fight Cole here, though, but maybe wanting to do something. Filmora is going to come out on the softs, though. So Filmora, who started, I believe, on the hards. Wait, did Filmora start on the hards? Do you remember?
Filmora started on...
Oh, it was not too. No, that wasn't too bad. Good run. Getting better. They're still going. Stumpy in 6th. Elias in 5th. Digital. 4th. Coles. 3rd. Caper 2nd. Sheld is gonna win.
Who will be on hards that for sure
Yeah,
are suffering by
2 more
now.
laps.
He was doing a great job saving them, but he
4 more
wasn't
laps.
a lot of battling early on in this race.
Almost 3 laps.
Pelias
Almost
may
3
go
3 more laps.
Not running away from Stumpy though. Do we know what tire he's on?
Pelias is currently running on.
Pelias spins. Pelias loses it in the chicane. That
Oh,
chicane
no.
we said was so dangerous.
Oh,
That is
no.
the first time we've seen him have a big incident. Let's see how it happened. He's coming out of the hairpin now. He's going to head to that downhill left-hander, and then you have to be right on your braking point, correct on your braking point rather for the chicane. Yeah, a little bit of a late apex, and then on throttle, I think. Loses the back end there.
Strange.
I wouldn't. He did get lucky that he ghosted there, so no damage for anyone. Luckily for the drivers behind him and himself, but he's going to be kicking himself. There's not enough time to make up for that, and it did seem to be on throttle.
There you go, Stumpy. Go for it. Get the 5th.
We've got a replay. Well,
Oh, you missed
we
it.
don't have a replay, but we did get an overtake here. Felmora now in 5th over Stumpy. Toon, do we think that maybe that was that incident was advantageous for Felmora? Maybe a big distraction for Stumpy. He was, very close to clattering into Pelias.
Honestly, that definitely worked out in Felmora's favor, mainly because they were coming down the hill and towards the chicane, and they saw a Pelias Pango just facing the wrong direction, which probably caused both of their hearts to stop for a split second. But it looks like Felmora was the least phased by it, was able to capitalize on the confusion and the drama of what we had witnessed a lap prior in this section of the track.
100%, I do think that's what happened, because with that kind of ghosting, this game is pretty diabolical. The car looks solid. You have no idea it's gonna ghost. You just take a deep and take a breath. Sheldologist up front, still on those original mediums that he has made go through lap 19, but he's got a pit here for the hards. I don't think we've seen him take the hards yet, so I imagine he's gonna jump in at the last minute here. On lap 20 maybe. Am I missing something, Hover, about Sheldo's strategy here?
No, he's been on this set of mediums for the entire time, so at the end of this lap, he's going to have to go into the pits and go and take the set of parts. But he's built himself such a strong gap that he is under no pressure coming out of the pits.
No, he's not. And you know what? I know the NRL rulebook, but there are some intricacies that are easy to forget when you do comms for a ton of leagues. But is there a rule against taking your mandatory tire on the last lap in this league?
There's no rule against that. That is a fair game. Good old daily race strategy there.
Then Sheldo is in a really good spot here. He's got an almost 18-second lead on Caper. I believe that
Oh my God.
Caper may even be on the same strategy. I know he was on.
If he takes... Oh my God, he's doing it on the... Oh, no, he's doing it.
Either way, Sheldologist now into the pit, so let's see what happens. Caper has pitted. He's on fresh hards. He is taking the last corner right now. Will he come out ahead of Sheldologist? It may be incredibly close. Right behind him is Cole Trickle. Will it be a three-way battle for first in this final lap?
Oh, he's coming to the pits.
Oh, and he's out of the pits by a long way.
Ah, he's gone.
Seconds. It does not come down to a battle. Sheldo has played this perfectly, and now all he has to do is take it home, take it easy. Those are cold, hard tires. Caper and Cole are probably going to know that and want to take advantage, and they're not going to want to be slow. Sheldologist has to be careful here, right, Toon?
Oh yeah, he's got to be pretty careful. Those are fresh tires, and honestly, with how points hungry these two are, even the slightest inch that Shelton gives either of them, they're going to take probably a couple miles, even though there aren't a couple miles left in this race, but the metaphor.
They'll find them. They'll find them. They'll find them. You'd be like, how did you end up finding more miles in a track that what? Anyway, Caper holds on to second. It doesn't look like Cole can challenge here. They are catching up to Sheldo, but that is probably because Sheldo is cruising it home. He knows he doesn't have to push. He doesn't need a fastest lap. Felmora actually has that and should gain the point for it as he sits in 5th place now. Sheldologist goes through the last corner. Nice and neat. He's going to cross the line here, a solid 4 seconds ahead of his competitors in 2nd place. Caper will cross the line, being chased by Cole Trickle in 3rd. They all 3 take the checkered flag pretty close to one another. Digital Relay with a 4th place. Well done. Solid no-stop race there for Digital Relay. Felmora will take 5th place, finishing on some pretty worn softs here. Congratulations to him for the top 5.
Good job, boys.
Stumpy crosses the line in 6th. Platts Pingo, he's doing so well. We saw him in a ton of battles. He finishes in 7th place. Wagging that tail across the line. He should be proud of his performance tonight. Jimmy K9 will cross the line in.
I'll be doing more running with mediums though during the race.
We just have 4 more drivers working their ways through the S's in the final corner. Now, here comes Johnny Boy. Here's Johnny in that Dr. Pepper SC430. I love these liveries, guys. It's so great. But Johnny's going to take 9th place for this race. SF Oak Drum W, a new driver to us, I believe, will take 10th place. He's been here all season, though. And in 11th, Papa will finish. That unfortunate incident for him in the first half of the race. And then in 12th place, I believe I saw a name that will be Arrow was in P12. That's who it was. So Arrow finishing out the order here. Congratulations to Sheldo. I can't wait to talk to him soon here. Toon, if you could, please read the finishing results of this race.
It would be my pleasure. Taking a look at the provisional classified results for our Saturday Division B race, taking the overall race victory with a clean race and pole position will be Sheldologist with an overall race time of 29 minutes, 9 seconds, .34. Coming in about a little over 4 seconds behind him will be PHG Caper, who was in a very heated battle for a good portion of the race with our last step on the podium finisher, Cole Trickle. Now, none of these 3 get the honors of that bonus point, though. As we make our way down the grid, we have S7R Digital Relay in P4 with Felmora rounding out our top 5 and taking that extra bonus point for having the fastest lap throughout the race. Making our way down the order, we've got Stumpy in P6, followed by SMFR Pelias Pangolin and FAF Jimmy K9 sitting in P8.
Good boys.
Making our way down the grid, we have BHR's Johnny Boy, followed by SF Oak Drum W, rounding out our top 10, with PHG Papa, the proprietor of Papa's House of Game, sitting in P11, and PHG Arrow rounding out our racers for this event as the clouds start rolling in, Tati.
The clouds are rolling in, but it's too late. We're done. That is a problem for the crew who has to pack these cars and those tents away. You, me, and Hovercraft, we're going to be safe in the booth here, and the drivers will be in their trailers cooling off. Man, that was a race, and I'm grateful. It seems that all 3 of us have an appreciation for both the track and the cars there. Hover, did you see anything surprising in this race? I mean, you kind of had your eye in the sky with the second camera.
You know, we'll talk to a shoutoutologist here, but I think he is arguably the most impressive driver that I saw today. He was able to figure out how to manage the car and the mediums on the 2 sweepers. And what I noticed compared to everyone else is for the first sweeper, he did a lot more of a higher entry speed, but replacing the mid-apex speed with a lot of coasting. This caused the front tires to just have a lot less G-forces put on it. That way, on exit, he's coming out of the corner just as quickly, but with less tire wear. And then for the final sweeper, he was entering the corner on a much wider angle, forcing himself to go a little bit slower on the mid-apex once again, and picking up the throttle and still saving a relatively good amount of time, but at a huge benefit in tire wear.
Smash it.
That is amazing insight from you, Hover, and that is why I asked you. We are now joined by our three podium drivers now, though, so we'll start with you, Cole, and ask you a couple of questions. Tune, do you have any
Cole
questions for
Trickle.
Cole, or a question rather?
I do actually. Cole, first off, it's been a while. Hope you've been well. Let me know what your thoughts were when you were exiting the pits into the traffic with P4 and P5, and you had to take that evasive action.
Yeah, good to see you again too. Well, I wasn't sure what tires they were on. They could have been on either hards or mediums. So, but either way, I thought I had the tire wear advance on them. So I was just waiting for an opening. I was kind of hoping to get out in front of them, but it is what it is. They did a great job keeping up great pace. So I had to battle with them for a second, waited for the opening. I was able to get inside on the one turn. So then I think one of them went into the pits. So lucked out there.
Yeah, it looks like the stars did indeed align for you, Cole. Well done on the P3.
Thank you, sir.
And Hover, do you have anything for Cole?
Yeah, great race. With this P3 results, even before this race, you're pretty much guaranteed to go into the final. So, how confident are you seeing the Friday side and finishing out the Saturday side? How confident are you going into the finals?
Well, there's a lot of good drivers over there too. So probably not the most confident. To be honest, got a few drivers here on this side, so I think it could be anybody's race, really.
Well, I mean, you had an incredible season. You should be finishing out this season, the regular season, if you call it, in the second place on the Saturday side. So I have a feeling you'll stack up quite well to the rest of the field going into the finals.
Good, thank you.
I have to agree with that, Cole. Don't sell yourself short. I think you're going to stack up well, too. With that
Yeah, you
said,
big
of
sourpuss.
course, there's always something that would make you feel more confident. So my question is, if you could have your dream combo for this final race, what is the one you know you can win?
Red Bulls.
Sardegna Rally.
Oh, Sardinia Rally.
Oh,
Yeah.
rally. Well, we've had a rally final before. Perhaps the NRL McNaughty gods will smile upon you. We'll find that out at the end of the broadcast. Thank you, Cole. Congratulations on the third place. I can't wait to see you in the final. I think you're going to do great.
Thank you very much, Tati, and congratulations on the fourth win in a row to Sheldo, and congratulations, Caper, on the P2. Very well done.
Freaking sweeper.
Take care.
Thank you so very much. And speaking of Caper, I do see that he's in here. Caper, congratulations on second place. I'm actually going to pass you over to Hover for his first question. I just
Capers from Nova Scotia.
Thank you.
Well, Caper, congratulations on the P2. Another great result
Cape Breton.
for the season, especially considering going into this race, you were standing on 19 points. So 18 points, you should be coming out with 37 points, provisionally, of course, meaning
Cool.
this is pretty much a golden ticket into the finals. What were your thoughts at the beginning of the race?
My main focus for the race was just try to keep up and don't crash. Like, it's very easy. I don't know if you guys saw lap 2. Cole got up on the curb and he kind of switched sideways, and I thought, oh, please don't spin, because we're both dead. But I mean, that couldn't have went any better for me. I really wish I could have chased Sheldo down, but I mean, you guys see it. We can't catch him. He's too fast.
He's too fast.
But hey, you had a great execution. The strategy was in your favor today, and like I said, today's result, and I'm fairly confident you just punch yourself a ticket to the finals. So, congratulations on the race. Toon, do you have any questions for Mr. Caper?
I sure do. Caper, you had quite the battle between yourself and Cole for a good portion of the race. What were some of the keys that you had to focus on to try and keep him at bay and prevent him from stealing those 18 points you just copped?
Well, I mean, it really wasn't about keeping him at bay. I knew he was locked in, so he's not going to try to crash or anything. And if he would have caught up to me, I just would have let him go. A third or a second here is just as good either way to me. I didn't want to risk anything. Maybe the first lap sent it on Pango a bit, but I mean, there was no risk. I mean, if he would have caught me, I'm just going to pull over, let him go, because there was a good gap.
You know, I can respect that. Over to you, Tati.
Yeah,
well,
huge
we're
respect
getting
for
the
that,
underscore
Caper. I
code
mean,
here in a
listen,
second.
You
Chirp.
followed Sheldo, and he
Good
is
luck
hard to
in your
catch,
race,
honestly.
Sean.
Yeah, I think he's
But you did what you had to do to
putting the
get your
code
way
in
into the
right
finals.
now.
I think I'm asking everybody the same question. What is your dream combo for this final? What gets Caper a championship ring in NRL?
I don't know, man. Maybe group ones at Spa in the rain, something like that.
Ooh, in the rain. Caper,
Or
why are
Red
you
Bull.
like this?
Or
Why are you like
Or
why
this?
you
Red
like-
Bulls or something like that. That'd be good too.
Listen, you know what? I love a good rain race. Not to be in it, obviously hate that part, but I love how rain is an equalizer and brings chaos. So I'm with it too. Congratulations. We will see you in the final as well. And now, a man who, quite frankly, we're starting to get a little bit sick of talking to. Sheldo, you're the winner again. What's up, man?
Tati, Boone, Hover, how are you guys? I'm excellent. First off, big congratulations to Caper on the P2 and Slow Trickle there on P3. Creek there, he really gave Caper a big run for second, and it kind of sucks he got caught up in traffic on the outlap, but he did really well.
I should do.
Yes, he did, and obviously you did too. So
Medium.
I'm going to pass you on to Toon here, who may have a couple questions for you.
All right. Well, Sheld, congratulations on being the first person in NRL history to have a triple-digit season in terms of points. And hopefully you enjoy Barbados and watch the finals there. So, my question for you is...
Drinking a Mai Tai.
19 laps and then pitted on the last lap. What did you have to do to make sure your tires were standing long enough to put that strategy into practice so you could get yourself a free pit stop and run away with the race?
Well, Hover kind of nailed it in the post-race briefing or debrief, I guess. Just needed to really take care of the front left tire. As much of a high-speed race as this was a tire saving race. You needed to keep your tires alive, run consistent laps, and just kind of hit that apex or the apex speed at a consistent rate, coasting through those corners and just power out and get your exit speed as much as you could. I knew I was losing time down the front straight to Caper every single lap.
Maybe I should
But I was
focus
gaining
on
it
that.
coming around the long right-hander where you can hook your tire on the curb, which also helped with the tire.
Interesting. So kind of dipping the tire in the grass to cool it off. And okay, that was actually very, very brilliant. I'd expect no less from you, Sheldo. Off to you, Robert.
Hey, shout out, congratulations on a the first driver ever to get triple digits. It's a great accomplishment, and as I was saying overall that you took different lines compared to the rest of the field for the sleepers, but I also noticed you playing in a lot less steering input on exit, just trying to rotate the car more with throttle or sliding the rears a little bit, depending on what the car needed at that time. But I wanted to ask, especially towards closer to the beginning of the race, your difference in driving did cause a little bit of extra time, and it allowed Caper and Cole to melt blood in the water. How much did the pressure affect you?
Because everybody's
when you
just
were
sitting in the
really trying to use their
I need all the
tires
practice
to
I can
do
get.
anything in response to your P1?
I figured I knew Caper was really pushing it because I could always see him around the last right-hander. He'd always gain on me on corner entry. I threw him to the mid-corner. So I knew he was really pushing that front tire. I figured he'd be pitting around lap 14, 15. He definitely gave me a run early on, and my whole strategy was just weather the storm for the first 5 or 6 laps, let them use up their tires, keep my tires alive, run those consistent 26, mid 26s for the entire race, and not forget to pit on the penultimate lap.
Things accumulated to another wonderful win. So, congratulations on the win. We're hoping to see you in the finals. Very quickly, I guess, Toddy, let me ask you, Sheldon, what are you hoping to see in the finals?
Wait, whoa, that's my question. What?
Okay, Toddy.
No, it was what he was hoping to see, not his dream finals. It's different.
Yeah, I'm putting a kibosh upon this question until I ask it. Thank you.
Tati, off to you.
Off to me. By the way, viewers, I hope y'all heard that tip. Look that tire in Shoutout, aka Rudolph Caracciola. We're gonna name that corner the carousel after you. It's the Shoutout carousel. Sheldo, if you don't go on vacation this time, what is the combo you're gonna win?
That's hard to say because there's so many fast drivers in this field, like Cole and Gamer and Sean on the other side, Corridor, who else am I favorite? JP, they're all fast, so it really could come down to who meshes with the combo the best. For me, I don't think we've seen it in NRL in a while, so this might be where he's going. Something like Suzuka in
The Rain.
I don't even know what kind of group would be. It got to be a Group 1, maybe Super Formula, something high speed, high downforce would be awesome. Me being selfish would want a dry race, but I'm good with the rain as well. Whatever McDonough throws at us is going to be a challenge for all of us. We're all in the same conditions, and may the best driver win.
May the best driver win, absolutely. And yeah, you have some real tough competition. You're in a Friday sandwich, by the way. It is all Friday in the top 4 except for you. Sheldologist, please make Saturday proud.
I'm just the cherry on top.
Yes, the cherry on top. Congratulations on yet another win, Sheldon. Congratulations to all 3 of you, actually, for the podium. I, again, cannot wait to see you all, and I hope you get your dream combos for this next round. But right now, it's going to be Division A's turn. First, though, we'll take a quick break, and we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
At Vox 5594.
Yo.
Chirp. Hey Islandgrown in chat.
That was my last run.
Like deployed thumbs up.
Been a hell of a ride. That's okay. I'm here for the laughs.
This local establishment started in 1926.
Appreciate you popping in. I haven't been able to practice that much because I've been desperately looking for a place, but I now have a place. I'll sadly have to start tearing this room apart. And yeah, I'm just gonna participate in this and do my best. I got a lot of other stuff going on. I got some other sim racing stuff going on with AC right now. Because there's, I mean, you guys said I'd love to come onto the podcast there, but I have to do something here first, apparently. There's a sim racing league that popped up in the Maritimes, and kind of being a little bit of a mouthpiece for it, and I'll be on the CBC doing an interview.
Biggest hit right now that we have. Each and every day we make fresh sauces, and we take pride in that.
At Bob's 5594. Chirp. Understandable.
Yeah, well, I'm second in the hot lap challenge right now over there, but what else? Yeah, we're doing Laguna Seca with the MX-5 Cup car. Super fun. It's gonna be good. That's May 5th, I think. But yeah, I'm just doing some timing on it. Those guys are pretty cool on the AC side. They're just a bunch of AC guys and iRacing guys, and I'm just like, oh wow.
See what's going on. Hours operation is from 11 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. The kitchen hours are from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m.
Let's get some gas, guys.
Find out more information about Hankies on our Facebook page, Hankies Tavern. Put the band, when the band's going to be here, the event's going to be here. Come join us at Hankies Tavern for a burger and a beer. You'll enjoy all the new items that we have. You'll enjoy all the new improvements. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Again, join us on our Facebook page. You can call us at 314-386-1535. You can carry out
But yeah, I'll have all sorts of stuff to yap about later on when we get settled in. Do another one. Oh, a couple more of these AC league things. I'm gonna try and organize something over there for Gran Turismo, but there's not that many Gran Turismo drivers over there.
At Dexham 1676.
Yo.
Chirp. Good luck today.
Thank you, sir. Only
At
a
Dexham
dolphin.
1676.
Just to finish.
Chirped. Like deployed.
Thank you, sir. Get up there. They are quick. Jorge is going to dump on us. Oh my god, he's going faster. Oh, get on the power right time. Oh, I know that's deep. I know that's deep. I have all
All
fuel
right,
now.
guys, we're back, and
And
man,
we're back.
things are really shaping up, or I guess they're shaping
Oh,
up
yeah.
on the Division B side. We'll run you through those results soon in the broadcast. But now it's time to run you through our second race of the afternoon. This is round 4 for Division A. We are headed to the French region of Alsace, heading to a
At
just checked
AMC
it.
4994.
Alsace
Chirp.
Village. Of course, there is a qualifier
I had
here
my
of
drunken
10
crash
minutes
out,
tire
but I
wear.
made my
We set
stand.
the 3x with fuel
Good.
at
You do the
2x.
same in your
The
own
initial
way.
fuel for
Yeah,
the
man.
qualifier is 30 liters, so these cars will be running lean. Speaking of the car, they are
Hey,
in
man,
the
I'm just
Mines BNR
happy to be here,
34
doing this,
GTR
chilling out.
N1 base, which
Well,
is an
worst things that I could do.
incredible vehicle. It's a grid start with false start check. Key is on, no brake balance or any sort of tuning allowed. They've got 16 laps around here, and with that relatively high tire wear, it can use all tires. None are required. So,
I'm gonna get points anyway because we got some people that are not participating.
Absolutely. As you see on screen, it follows the previous
Not enough
F1
points to go to the
model. So
finals,
race winner
but
will nab a very generous 25 points, with second place taking 18. Last up on the podium will get 15, and from fourth on down it starts at 12, all the way down to
Arting and
in 10th. Now,
Minish.
bonus point, which these drivers will
Minish.
try and nab, but it's only awarded if you place in the top 10 after the race is finished. The top 14 overall drivers.
Yeah, let's look at the guys.
Will be moving on to the finals for the respective division next week.
Yes.
In
And
third.
Hovercraft, let's talk about those drivers. Can you
Revving the piss out of
read
it.
our Division A lineup?
Of course, today, right now, the people we see on the grid will be Conan Ballistics, FAF Momadito, his teammate Slowpoke Rods, his other teammate Wade, Islandgrown 777, Rookie Senior, K Naranjo, Sector 7's Duke, PDX Roland, HG Josh Wilmans, the other S7 Racing teammate with Mr. Racing.
Hockey's fast, man.
Spike, Callan, and Dumpy. Those who are on the side of their names, you will see their YouTube and or Twitch. Go over to their channels to watch their POV of the race, but don't forget.
I think we have to send screenshots one more time after they reset the lobby.
That's right, and you know what? Just like the Division B race, you definitely don't want to miss anything on this main broadcast. Now, before we get on track, let's have a talk about this combo. The car is insane. You don't see it used a lot. It is a special edition of the R34 GTR. 600 something horsepower, by the way. However, it is an all-wheel drive car. I mean, this is Godzilla, and to some people, it's the best Godzilla. And it's on a track, Alsace Village.
At AMC 4994.
Yo, buddy.
Chirp.
Really enjoyable, actually.
I taught them the 54th Massachusetts before it crashed out.
Yeah, I've driven the car a little bit, admittedly not as much as I would have liked, but yeah, I mean the car has really good engine output, but the car kind of lacks a little bit in terms of the aerodynamics.
Yeah, it's a tough track.
From the car, making it a little bit understeering. I have a lot of experience with this circuit, funnily enough, because I hold some of the top 10 times for circuit experience for the sectors on the track. Yeah, I mean the track is very much well known for the different levels of elevation.
All right, we're gonna shut her down.
Corners have, and the fact that you have to navigate.
Let's see what we got. A blue mirror too. It would be nice 2 tires on this lap. It's a little dark, I think.
at AMC 4994. Chirped. Lots of time to be made in those sweeping corners.
Oh my god, yeah. Nobody was on the rails there, were they? Like the curb monorail. Okay, let's try and make something happen. With like almost no practice. Oh, somebody's going to the pits. Ugh.
At AMC 4994.
Well, that was my
Sure.
fastest lap so far.
Push right up to your comfort zone.
Oh yeah, these tires are cooked now. Do it again. Everybody's doing the same thing. Try to get another lap in. Can't really do two consecutive. You're not going to have the tire for the second one. Yeah, she's four-wheel drive, but she will slide out on you. You use second coming out of the hairpins and stuff. It's a little sketchy.
At SPC 69_.
Good job, bud.
Chirped. Goit.
You let us all down. No, I'm joking. You're good. You did good. Resetting coming out again is going to cause some problems, I think. Oh, somebody's going in for tires and fueling a little bit, just enough for one lap. I felt so super slow. Might be faster, I don't know. Probably not. Oh. Yeah, that's where the problem is. People come it out. Oh, that's the best I can do. Yeah, if it didn't blast two of those corners, it'd be all right. Where's on the light fuel lapper here? Oh, fuck, I got shot. Cheers. Behind her. Yeah, there's feather in the through in third. Jesus Christ. He's too quick. He's too fucking quick. What do we got? We got something here? The guy coming in for a hot steal with the Dragon Ball livery, leafed up livery. Oh, he did improve, but not enough. 5/10 though, Jesus. Roland did good. Got pulling up, picking up the last place again. It's fine with me. Cotton kind of threw me off there in that last turn. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Whatever. I just hope they like my livery.
That helps out. Do we have anyone who has not finished their fast lap? I think everyone looks pretty slow on the track. We got 30 seconds before qualifying officially ends, but I think we can kind of start talking about it and start talking about the challenges we saw Hover. Lots of tire wear issues there for drivers. What was the most, did you notice the most common lap for people to pit and go ahead and take those fresh ones?
So we're going to be expecting kind of three kind of strategies, if you will, but that's mostly due to how well these guys are able to manage the tires. No stop on hards is possible, but you're going to have to do a lot of management.
Screenshots.
Mediums, 2 mediums is also possible, so we're going to be expecting a lap 8 pit. We also can see some a 2-stop medium. That's going to be around lap 5 to lap 7 for your first pit stop, and then you know, you want to cut it even for the last third. It just really depends on how much these guys want to push their tires.
Right.
Yeah, well, pushing tires at Alsace is
Oh, we have to wait
it's
until he
a risky
resets.
strategy.
I
I know
think
I
again.
haven't seen that it has ever worked. It is a track that you want to be kind to your tires on, as a front end bite is obviously very rewarded here. So these are our classified qualifying results. Starting in P1, we'll have Jorge with a 155.129. Alongside him will be the
I'm
Kai
guaranteed
with
2 points.
155.410. On the second row, K Naranjo, aka
I'll get my 2 points back that I lost in the.
Roland from Team PDX made his way into P4 with a
Really good.
155.992. Talon will start in P5 with a 156.310, and Cotton Ballistics will round out that third row with a 156.317. In 7th place is S7R's Mr. Racing 40 with a 156.490, alongside his teammate S7R's Nuke in 8th with a 156.504. On the 5th row alone is Mr. Islandgrown with a 158.696. So 9 racers on this track. It's a fairly large track, but it's got lots of corners, which kind of keeps the racing close, I believe. This track is what,
he's
3
resetting
miles or
it
something?
without the.
I think like 3.5 miles long. Tune.
I had to take the pictures again.
Close racing around here. Have you had some good battles on this track?
Oh yeah, I've had plenty of good battles on this track, and yeah, about three and some change miles for this circuit. And honestly, I think this track gets quite a bit of unnecessary hate. It's a very fun circuit. It's technical. It's flowy. It's the best of both worlds. It really keeps you on your toes, but also gives you a sense of comfort. So honestly, a great combination. This car is going to be brutal on those tires, so these drivers are really going to have to lock in and really put all their practice effort.
Gotta lock in, huh?
Well, practice.
I agree with you. I think this track does not get the love it deserves, but it is one of those tracks that the racing can be incredible, but only if everyone knows how to race. However, we talked about drivers practicing with other people on track in the last race. On this one, I think dog fights are a huge thing, whether you're saving tires or not. I think we can expect to see drivers
we got
try
a lot
to do
of
a mix of the two.
Well, Roland's on the hards.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe I should go. No.
There's really
I think if anything, I've tried to do mediums twice.
And that's going to be right after turn 1. Every other section of the circuit, you don't have enough time to get into the slipstream and try to slingshot yourself past before the next corner. So it's going to be really important for these guys to get their positions early on in the race, because the longer this race goes, you're not exactly sure as to what the rest of the group around you are going to do, especially with their tire wear conservation. So, you know,
A lot of hard runners.
You really just want to get a good position early on and just kind of run your race. Just put your head down and keep on going.
Agreed. Man, this track, yeah, it ain't for the weak. Races around here can be really tough, but also so rewarding when you're in here. This is a really good combo to test drivers of the Division A caliber, and for a lot of them, this is a make or break race to get into that divisional final. So an appropriate
Everyone's on hards now.
track for an appropriately weighty championship round here. So we should expect to get on track pretty soon. I think drivers are getting ready. Just a few seconds here. A great start around here is something. That turn one, you know, it's wide, but it's got weird camber.
Well, I'm gonna keep the traction control for the start. It's a good start.
Because turn one comes up so fast for the drivers that they'll barely have time to get their traction control all the way off. So we might see some drivers start, you know, TC1 or TC2, and some of the drivers might still be in that traction control level, or maybe
just to save some tires.
Start on 2 by the time you get to turn 1, and then you're going to have to pretty much adjust your traction control at on the fly as you're going through the downhill portion.
Everybody on hards. All right.
On cold tires is going to be something to keep an eye out for. There is good camber in there. You can really hook the tire on the right side, but definitely not a corner you really want to send it at race start.
No, most definitely not. And you know what? You mentioned cold tires and camber. You know, we're starting in the afternoon here. It looks like all the weather slots are random, which could mean anything. I don't think we're expecting rain, of course, but you know, we could get cloudiness, which will cool the track down, will affect tire wear, or it could just be fully sunny. We'll see. Hover, did you
All right,
hear
we're gonna shut them
or
down.
see yourself through anyone's practice?
Good luck, gents. I'm trying not to kill yous. You look like they're all on the hard tires, and I'm gonna follow your lead. You guys have more practice. I'm here for my participation trophy. Cars don't feel too bad. Come on. Oh. A little dip in the grass there, no problem. This is my first running on the hards, actually. Short shift, I don't know if we can make it there. Feels better. Barely kept it out of the grass there. Oof. Not completely terrible. I mean, they're right there. But it's such a tough track to stay. I mean, looking for a pass. These guys are, but I don't think I've seen much jumbling up over there. No way I'd be able to do an undercut on them. Oh, I gotta get this turn. Stop fucking going deep. Oh, we got a Talon making a pass on Cotton. I don't think I'll be able to go fucking 10 laps on the mediums. I've already roasted my tires. I've been doing more of that coasting that here. These things hurt. Oh my god. It's melting. Oh, no rolling down. Yeah, I almost want to do 2 hard stints because I don't think I can go on the mediums. I don't think you want to pit more than once here. Oh, she's not turning. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, none of them are doing it though, but like... Yeah, he's doing it. Okay. They're going for mediums. And then I'm going for hards. Fuck that. I won't make it. They all came out on mediums. Ooh, fuck. Oh, how did I not cross that line? Pretty sure I crossed that line. Trying to get in a rhythm. Surprised they have 59 on Hearts. Wow. All lightened up. Weird. Be glitching. Ugh. I was catching rolling a little bit. Well, at least somewhat getting a better pace. I'm gonna lose 5/10. I had to send it a little too much. So far gone. There's lots of places where I'm faster than Rollin, and it's just fucking... I didn't have the practice. It's alright though. Mm-hmm. Fatiguing. I don't want to do it anymore. Whoa, big Oak had something happen to him. Oh yeah, something happened to Oak down right where I passed there. He ran out of gas? Is that what that was? We finished. Yeah.
For the Division A race. Yo, hovercraft, that missed, of course. P7 Islandgrown will come in. P9 Tune. That was crazy. That in the race. Yeah.
All right. Well, we love a bit of showmanship. Yeah, that was an insane race, and I was worried about Oak's fuel level, but I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, he must have ran out of fuel.
Drastically short.
Man,
well,
coming out of the roller coaster, runs through the grass, and that unsettles the car, and he can't hold on to it. Man, but then of course, settles to almost being out of the roller coaster. P6, we have a replay of what happened to Nuke here. He's coming out of the roller coaster.
Oh, Nuke was trying to get around him.
Almost gets to the back of K Naranjo.
Oh.
Runs through the grass, and that unsettles the car out of
Man, he was almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Back
Well
in
done.
NRL. Should we see it again?
Good stuff.
Honestly,
Well
Outside
done.
Village,
That
as
sucked.
we've seen, is a grueling.
But
track.
we'll
It
be back
definitely separates
later on
the
today, and
boys from the
we'll do
men
some
in terms of
manufacturers.
overall racing.
And,
We've seen drivers rise to the occasion.
That's always
We've
fun.
seen drivers
I will
who
always,
just came a little short.
if I
And we've
can
seen drivers
participate,
who
I will
got
try
by
and participate.
on fate pulling
Next
the
year, I'm
strings
not
and
gonna
an insane
pre-qualify
amount
in
of luck.
Division A.
It's one of those circuits that just
I'm just
really
not gonna do it.
keeps you on your toes and keeps the racing so unpredictable.
I'll find out
So
what the
yes,
bottom
1,000 times yes. Always
And I'll
bring
hit that
back
bottom.
hot sauce at least every other season.
You set your expectations
I
low
agree.
enough, you'll
This
hit them
track
every
is
time.
definitely what I would call one of those test tracks. If you want to see how fast
Ah,
somebody is, take them to Alsace. This is a
Thank
great
you.
combo, and of course, in true NRL fashion, we give you a difficult track with a difficult car, and yes, Tune, that does turn into some chaos and fate.
do I not have?
Working
Oh
out
no, I
in
have
some
it.
people's favor and to some people's detriment, unfortunately. Here, it seems like most people who crashed, though, it somehow worked out for them. Like Nuke had a whole wall slam and was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna lose a single position because Oak ran out of fuel." Man, what a race!
At
Strategy,
SBC
skill,
69_.
driving.
I did better than I
Let's talk
thought I would.
to
Krieger.
our finishers here. We're going to start with Cotton, who's in third place. Hey, Cotton, congratulations. I'm actually going to pass you to Hover first.
So what was
Hover, you got any questions for Cotton?
Not everybody went to mediums. A lot of people went to hards, but I think hard to medium was it. Oh shit! I turned it off. I have a button for that. Yeah. Well, that's it. Look at the fucking Spice Girls. Fuck you, Spice Girls. Fuck you, Spice World. We got some manufacturers. And we've signed with Mitsubishi. Because I have a Mitsubishi. Next one's in 4.5 hours and we'll be back. All right. And as always, I've been on. You've been awesome. Peace out. Have a good one. Thank you, Ignati and NRL, for doing what you do, which is a wicked production. And helping
Krieger.
people get faster.
Chirped. Asterisk, what's
Awesome.
up, Cole?
You guys
At
can talk
SBC
later.